Yeah, g'day. My name's Bagista. This is the start of what I hope to be the beginning of a blog series documenting the game that I'm making, which currently is called Untitled Druid Rogue Lite. The influences for this title become very apparent when you see the art style and the sort of the gist that I'm going for. But the three main ones for this are Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku for the Game Boy Advance, the Diablo series, and the Binding of Isaac series. So I guess let's show you a little bit of what I've got. I'm a huge fan of the sort of Game Boy Advanced era of games. So this is sort of the art direction that I'll be taking for this. I'm very fortunate in that my partner is an incredible artist, so she'll be taking the reins for a lot of that. This first blog is going to be the overview of sort of the goals that I have for this game. We'll be looking at procedurally generated wilderness areas, each of which house dungeons in them. Now, while the wilderness areas will be sort of very procedurally generated, the dungeons themselves will be more handcrafted with a random aspect to them, because I feel like you can make things more interesting that way. The basic sort of like gameplay loop will be go into the wilderness area, kill monsters, get loot, go to dungeons, and each of those dungeons will give you a spell that you can augment with legendary effects that you can get from that gear itself to go to a different area to get bits and pieces to face off against the quote-unquote final boss. I currently have sort of 15 to 20 working sort of unique-ish spells, with each of those having a very unique sort of like legendary effect associated with it, and that will sort of spice up the roguelite aspect of it, trying to gather those bits and pieces for the spells that you have will make it sort of different every time you run through. Now I'll just give you a little run around, I guess, for this first one, just so you can have a look see at the work my partner's put into it. I hate that I've left the mouse there, but them's the breaks. This is the first YouTube video I've ever made, so thanks for sticking through that. The next few episodes might be a little more interesting because I'll be showing off all the spells that I've made. So, see you then, mateys.